We are getting our compost game on. We collect 3,500 litres of food waste from one local supermarket in our town. We have 5 major supermarkets in our closest towns, 2 towns, and we go to one of them and we collect it twice a week, every week. And we've been doing this since December last year. And so this is some of the stuff that we collect. We collect the outers of lettuces, collies, cabbages, and a few spoilt veggies. This bin here is quite empty, but all the rotten watermelons and stuff like that. So we are streamlining our composting operation so we can grow amazing veggies in our depleted soil over here. We are continually working on building up our soil. It was down to bare clay, bare silty clay, and we've been piling up the organic matter just to make it amazing and for the fruit and veggies that we grow to be as nutritious as possible. And because we collect so much food waste a week, well, we feed it out to our chooks and our pigs and sometimes to our cattle as well. But with all the extras and all the bits that they don't eat that we clean out of their pens, we are wanting to compost it because there's nothing better for the garden than compost. Wood chips are amazing, mulch is amazing, but compost is the ultimate. So we are making an amazing composting station. So we're going to convert 2 more of these IBCs into worm farms today, and I'll link the video up here so you can see how we did it. It's really, really effective, especially if you've got a lot of produce to get through. And with the drains down the bottom, it makes it really easy to collect the worm liquid, which you can use to fertilize your gardens with. So we've found this system to be brilliant, and we will be using all this surplus liquid on our paddocks to fertilize them, along with our seaweed solution. So yes, if you've got the space and you've got the waste to get rid of, I highly recommend using an IBC as a worm farm. So we've got to move the original worm farm because it's kind of in a out of the way place. It's in our carport or our carport area, and we have made a new composting station over where the pigs and chooks are because that's where we sort out our food waste that we get from the supermarket. So yeah, we're moving this bin over with the other new 2 bins that we are making, and we're going to check out to see how many worms have multiplied over the last 6 months since we've had this here. It looks pretty good, guys.
You just stinks.
Look at all these worms. I started off with 1,000 worms in here, and there are a heap of baby worms and a heap of eggs. I'll show you a worm egg once Paul finds one. So this here, that yellow ball, that is a worm egg. So this worm farm's ready to be moved. We've got nice bedding in there, some hay on top, and they've all burrowed down because I don't like the light, but yep, they'll make some nice castings for our garden and some worms that will relocate into our garden too. These ones are compost worms, so you need to make sure you've got lots of mulch and a very moist veggie patch if you're going to put these guys in your worm farm. Otherwise they will die. They don't like it getting hot or dry, and they need all the organic matter as well. So that's that done. The compost bays aren't quite finished. Still got to put in some tin here and some tin here, but it was just too slushy today. But you can see that we've filled it up already, and that's only a few weeks worth of food waste. And in there we've got the bedding from the sheep, the pigs and the chooks, with some branches too, just to hold it up so it doesn't all fall forward. But yeah, that's our composting operation. And over here we're going to cut that back a bit with the tractor, and we're going to put the worm farms here, 1, 2, 3. So we can just drive up here where the red jackaroo is. Can drive up here and we can empty the bins from the back of the trailer into here. We can sort out the fruit that the pigs love, greens that the chickens love, and the things that don't really get eaten are the cabbage and collie leaves, so we compost those. Although when we get really dry out here in summer, we'll feed them out to the cattle because they do love it, but at the moment we've got green grass. So they don't really need to be eating the grains from the collies at the moment. But at least we've got a food source there other than hay that they can eat during summer, in the peak of summer when it's just real dry. The grass isn't growing and we've got no hay left if that ever happens. But hopefully not. Just wanted to quickly show you Mount Baw Baw over here. I'm going to zoom in. You can see there's a bit of snow on there still. But it's going to get really warm in the next few days. We're going to get up to nearly 20 degrees. So I doubt that snow is going to stay out there for too long this year. But it is really nice seeing that through winter and spring. It's quite a unique experience here in Australia to look out into a snow-capped mountain. There's not many places in Australia where you get a view like that. That's it from us today, guys. Stay tuned, and tomorrow I've got something really special for you. I'm going to give you a sneak peek right now, but I've got a challenge for my family over the next year. It is something that every homesteader aspires to, and we may not succeed, but if I don't jump in and challenge myself like this, we may never be gutsy enough to take this risk. Stay tuned for tomorrow, guys. I hope you enjoy the special video that I'm creating tomorrow that will give you further details to what we are undertaking.